Hello all, my name is Dave and I'm with TechieDave.com. This is a step-by-step instructional video on how to install your WordPress in Wamp server and Dreamweaver on your Windows 10 computer. This will also work with Windows 7, 8, and 8.1. It may work with Windows XP as well, I'm not really sure at this point. This gives you the ability to design and test your site before going live or updating your current live website. This will be broken up into 4 separate videos, starting with the installation of Wamp server on Windows 10. You will find all download links and other helpful links below in the description. So let's get started. Let's open up your preferred browser. Mine's going to be Google here. Up here in your address bar, just type www.wampserver.com/en. Hit enter, and this should take you to your correct page. Go up here at the top of the page here, it says download. Click on download. This will automatically redirect you to the download bookmark section of the page. Now I'm going to be installing the 64-bit version, this one here, which is version 3. The 3 is kind of outside the little orange box here. I guess they missed that on their code, but no big deal. If you're unsure which version you have, go to your control panel, then click on System, and it will be displayed about a third of the way down. You'll see what version it is. If you're doing this on a Windows 10 computer, it's a really good chance that you have the 64-bit version. Okay, they really don't make anything on a newer device. They really don't do in 32-bit versions anymore. Okay, now just click on your correct version. Pop-up box appears. Just hit download directly. Takes a few seconds for the download to start. You see up here. Once it starts, now depending upon your speed of your computer and the time of day, this could take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes for this download again. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video at this time. You might want to do so as well and come back when I'm almost done with the download. Be right back. All right, welcome back, you all. As you can see, the download has been completed down here in the bottom left-hand corner. If you are using another browser, just check your download location on your computer, which is usually under My Computer and Downloads. So just double-click on that. Warning pops up. Just say yes. And I've never found any type of adware or anything like that you got to worry about by checking or unchecking boxes. You can pretty much just be clicking right on through on this. Of course, I'm going to use the English version. Click next. Accept and agree to the terms. Click next. Click next again. Okay, now here you can choose your default location for your Wamp server. Right now it's set at C drive Wamp server 64. I'm pretty anal about where my stuff goes, so I'm actually going to put it on a different drive altogether. Servers D. There we go, and then I'm going to hit next. I'll leave it at Wamp server 64 by default. This is one of the new features on the version 3. Before, you would have had to change this later on in the program. Now you don't have to, so we do like that. Hit install. And this again can take a couple minutes. It's usually not too bad. Again, it depends upon the speed of your computer. It's just writing away like crazy here. There's several different options for this. Wamp server is not the only one you're stuck with, but this is the one that I feel the most comfortable and the easiest to use. It works real well with Dreamweaver, especially the newer versions. It's great for a testing server. And that's basically what you're doing is you're setting up a testing server, a local host computer, so that you can modify. Okay. Now, this is another new feature. Before, you'd have had to change this in the settings as well. And it wasn't just clicking on a couple tabs, you had to actually write a little bit of code. But here it's asking, do you want to make your default that it uses to test your website? Do you want to make it in an Explorer? I use Google mostly, so I'm going to hit yes so I can change which one it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to it, and we're going to go to C drive. And Google, I use Google. It's normally under the 86 by 86, the 32-bit version of the software. We go down here to Google, and it is right here. Click on Chrome, application, and we're going to click on this Chrome right here. With the little icon there. Not the old Chrome, this Chrome. Okay, click on that. Now it's asking me what we want to use for our default text editor. This is basically where you're going to overwrite your code. This is a video for Dreamweaver. So we want to use a different text editor. And again, it's a new feature. You would have had to change this later on down the road. We're going to go ahead and click yes. And now we're going to go to my C drive again. This time, usually Dreamweaver could be under the 32-bit version, which would be here, but my Dreamweaver is a 64-bit version. So we'll click here, and we'll click here, Adobe, and we'll go down here to Dreamweaver. Now, if Dreamweaver is not listed in that folder, you either don't have it installed, or you do have the 32-bit version. So you would just go back and hit Program Files by 86. So we click on Adobe Dreamweaver, and you're looking for this one right here with the little picture icon next to it. That's it, Dreamweaver. Double click on that. And there you go. And now Dreamweaver is automatically associated with your Wamp server. And if for whatever reason, it always seems to freeze right here for about 10 to 15 seconds. It says it's done, but it looks like it's done, but it's just not quite done. Okay, click and hit next, and hit finish. If you want to verify your install, here's your little icon top here. I always pin this to my taskbar. I like having programs that I use a lot down here. Now, if it's not running right now, and it is not running right now, you can go ahead and double click it, hit yes, and see a little icon right there? Right now, it's not totally running. Once it hits green, that means it is active and ready to go. I always like to do a restart whenever I put new software on my computer. I say you don't have to do it, but again, I'm kind of anal about certain things. I always just like to be sure. So that's it for this video. Part 2 will be adding a fresh install of WordPress to this WAMP server and configuring a local host so that you can play with it. Um, Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our video, and see you again soon. Thank you.